Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is a scene for Living World of Darkness Werewolf Venue. This scene in particular, we are focusing in on one Mikhail, alpha of the Ravens pack. And a particular individual is going to come looking for him. After the sentencing of Chino, there will be a very slim figure, just hands crossed, on the tree, um, waiting for Mikhail to notice her.
She works like over by where we had the trial at,
Yeah, she's by one of the trees.
and she's not like making herself hidden. She's actually trying to stand out.
Yeah, she's just there.
He will look at her, um, look around to make sure that she's not waiting for anyone else.
I mean, like a few kinfolk, a few other people try like to get her attention, but she kind of just waves them off. Like,
He'll step towards her cautiously because he's never seen her before,
mhm.
and he'll wait.
She will take out a stick of bubble gum, start eating it, blow a few bubbles. Hello,
Look
have
her
you,
over cautiously, and he'll give her a nod.
Mikhail, correct?
You know me, but I don't know you.
Plays in shadows. Audrin.
He raises an eyebrow. I didn't know we had other shadow lords in this set.
Busy. You know how it is.
Of course. What can I do for you this evening?
You can do quite a few things for me. She kind of purses her lips in almost a pouty sort of way. Um, can you go and do some surveillance? Well, let's walk and talk.
Perfect. And making sure that no one else ain't going to follow or walk beside him.
Um, yeah, they assume two shadow lords walking off in the distance. Most people know to stay the hell away from that.
So let's hope so.
Yeah, nobody wants to deal with that. Um, she looks over and she says, "Well, as a new recruit, as a new recruit, she looks up at you, hoping you get the drift.
He nods.
As a new recruit, there are certain expectations we have, and part of the way of earning your keep is being able to, how do I put this? Get information that other individuals would find unsavory.
Understandable.
I would never tell you to do something illegal, but I will say that sometimes it's better to get the information from willing hands than not have the information when it is pertinent.
I absolutely agree.
So this is what I want you to do. There is some strange activity happening in a certain part of Manhattan. 55, 550 Broadway.
Memorizes the address. And what can you tell me about anything going on there?
From what we know, well, It's kind of something that a few of the higher ups have strong opinions about, but nobody can be bothered to actually deal with it. There's a little bit more pressing things that are happening.
That's not a problem.
You don't mind doing getting your hands a little dirty, do you?
It's never stopped me before.
Good. Well, go there, find out what's going on, and give us a report.
I will be right on it.
From what I can gather, since I'm, a little nosy, it seems that a few individuals might be trying something a little innovative.
Are we talking spirit summoning? Are we talking black spiral?
No, we're talking technology. She kind of purses her lips. It's not my forte.
Huh. Fair enough.
But once you figure out what happens, we'll be able to devise things a little bit more clearly. This is your first time out, so take whatever time and preparations you need.
Oh, I'm always prepared.
That's what I like to hear. With a smile, she kind of nods at you. I gotta run.
Of course.
As she makes her way through the set, heading back to the Shadow Lord, part of the set. What does Mikhail do?
He will. He's actually going to run to the army real quick, and he's going to grab a couple of Gaia's breath for just a case.
Hmm.
And he's going to cut off his pack link with his pack, so they don't get any glimpses of what he may be doing.
Okay.
And he will go and hail a cab, and head out to the address she gave.
All right. It's pretty much a little uneventful, but once you get there, it's a lounge, and it's locked.
Is it open or is it like a closed down or?
It's like closed down.
Oh, okay, huh?
Like closed down as, let me be a little bit more specific. Closed down as it's like closed for the day. Everybody's gone home.
Is there a lot of people outside or?
Uh, Usual traffic. People walking dogs and all that.
He will cut down an alleyway to try to get to the back door or side door.
Hmm.
And he's going to check to see if there's any cameras or any like bouncers or.
Well, all right. So when you make your way towards the back, give me a perception security.
I don't have security. How about alertness?
We can do alertness, but take it at an 8.
Nope.
All right. Can't really make anything out.
Okay. But does he see? Is there a door at least, or?
There's a door. Well, I'm not.
Yeah.
There's a door.
Or what about windows? Is there windows nearby?
Yeah, there are windows.
Are they with like height reach, or does he have to like climb on anything? Or
Like usual Manhattan buildings, you can actually there's a door, and maybe say 10 feet up, there's like a small window.
that's a little too high. Let's see. He will pull on a door to see if it's locked.
You hear the familiar clank of a locked door.
Let's see. He will let's roll to go to collaborate.
Actually, give me a wits roll.
Just a straight wits.
Straight wits.
Oh no, nothing.
Mm. All right. You would know. Um, just I'll give you this one for free. You would know just off the top of your head that you might get more. Like if it's locked now, that you could most definitely get more if you actually waited for business hours.
I'll go to the front. Is there a time, like a time schedule posted anywhere on it? Like they're open to close hours?
Yeah. You see that it opens around 10 a.m., closes around 10 p.m., 10 to 10.
Okay. Let's say he will go back down the side alley. He'll find like where all the dumpsters and all that would be, and he will pop down to Lupus and curl up behind some trash, whatever, I'm guessing trash bags and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And he will, well, I guess he'll sleep for the night.
Okay. You nap. Do you have Blur the Milky Eye, anything like that?
No, I have no
All right.
Reggie gifts.
Gotcha. So, you crouch down. Let's do this way. It's not answering. All right. You're pretty much left alone. And make me a. Do you have time sense or anything like that?
No.
Okay. Make me perception primal urge. Standard diff.
All right.
Yeah, cool. You wake up a little bit after I'll say it's about 9:30 in the morning. You kind of beat the actual wake up time. Maybe you're a little anxious, maybe you wanted to prove yourself, but you're up. And yeah.
I will make a quick glance around, make sure there ain't no one around.
Perception alertness. Okie dokie.
Is he alone, or is there?
You see down by the end, like with your previous perception primal urge, you smell the faint smell of alcohol and booze. And you see like a bum, he's kind of passed out, like drunk, like up against the wall, like far away from you, but he's just like passed out.
Okay, well, I'll hide myself behind the dumpster and shift up to Homid.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of dust and clean myself off, no debris or anything on my clothes.
Gotcha.
And I will walk and I will stand at least, I don't know, maybe 10, 15 feet from the establishment just so it won't look suspicious, me waiting by the door.
Mhm. Yeah. After a while, you see a individual. She's kind of business professional, lack of a better word. She looks to be in her mid 30s. And she opens the door. She's in a very smart black pantsuit, and she has a clipboard underneath her arm.
Okay, I'll watch. I'm not gonna walk up on her.
hmm She opens up for the day, and as she starts turning things on, you see flat screen TVs, remote controls, um, general electronic stuff beginning to like beam on or power on, and you see the logo called Alpha Tech.
So now is this like a bar and kind of lounge, or is this like a store or warehouse? What is this?
It's like a computer lounge.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see. First, I'm gonna pop persuasion. Oh yeah.
Oh,
And then I am going to use purify scent. And what time is this looking to be now? Well, he can check his watch. What
yeah,
time would
check
it be?
was. You doing all of that? We'll say it's 9:45, almost 9:50. You see her like standing at the Gotcha. You see her standing at like the. It looks like an information desk, and she has a cup of Starbucks, and she's sitting there and like checking some documents. You see her fingers going across the keyboard.
And is there any other like people like coming along who might want to be in here?
Oh yeah, after a while, you see uh a few they look to be like young adults ranging anywhere from 20 to 25 walking in, picking up controllers, playing video games and all that. That's what you see.
Uh, excuse me. I will walk in and try to act casual about it.
All right, give me a perception primal urge, diff 9.
Ooh. Oh, I got one success.
Something is very off here. You can feel it deep inside you. You're not too sure what it is, but something is off.
Mm. Looking
what
around, I'm sorry, what?
what laws do you have?
I have worm lore. Let me double check real quick. Worm lore, umbral lore, and tribal lore.
Any spirit law?
No spirit lore.
All right,
I do have spirit speech, but no spirit lore.
gotcha. So you're not sure what, but something is off.
Looking around, can I see like if any like the people here, if they're acting weird, or do these seem affected by anything?
Give me a perception. Empathy. Uh, the people, well, specifically what sticks out to you with two successes. The lady sitting at the desk, she is perfect. Perfect in the sense that She's wearing a tight bun in her hair, and it's very severe. It's pulled back. And there's not a strand of hair set out of place. Her teeth are perfect. And when you hear her talk, it's very specific to the point. No syllables are wasted.
And who does she like conversate with?
It's not general people walking in the store asking questions and inquiries. I mean, she's professional, oddly professional.
Huh. Let me see if I can think of a good lie real quick. Actually, yeah, he'll wait his turn, like let everyone talk before he walks up to her.
After a while, they kind of all disperse, and you see an opening to go and approach her.
And I will walk up, I have my hands clasped behind my back with a polite smile on my face.
Hello.
Well, hello there. My name is Xavier Tryggvason, and I'm actually working with the Bank of America. I'm an investment banker, and I have a client who's looking to put some money into your establishment. But we don't have much information on you, and I was wondering what you could tell me.
Give me a manipulation subterfuge at a. It's a good lie. Give it to me at a 6.
And can I use my
Persuasion, because your persuasion, you can take it down further.
Yeah, and can I use my specialty?
Sure.
Yes. Let's hope I get a 10. Oh,
Uh,
wait. That's 3 successes.
she looks like she's buying it. She's like, oh, did you talk to corporate? And were they able to answer your questions? Or do you need more specifics? How can I help you?
I called your corporate office. They told me it would be better to talk to the establishment in person since you actually have a location that's set up here.
Hmm. She takes out a clipboard and she starts making notes. All right. So, what are you looking for specifically?
What kind of work do you do? Is your establishments, are they statewide? Is it global? Um, just the general basics for, what a man would be interested in if he wanted to put his money into this establishment.
Well, this is a brand new adventure. It seems that a few of our subsidiaries um, are starting to branch out, and they were looking to start a local New York office. And being that Manhattan is a global hub of new and exciting ideas, it was a natural choice. We specifically we're working on a new, actually kind of kneels in close, a prototype of a new innovation of gaming.
Really?
Really.
C- Would you mind sharing it a little bit?
She kind of clasped her hands on the desk. As we've told a lot of inquiry minds game today, and so on and so forth, um, there are still a few bugs that we have to work out. So we're not launching right now. However, um, we will be more than happy when the opening or our pre-release comes out in a few days' time, and more than happy to answer any more of your more specific questions then, Mr. Trigwason.
Thank you. That's actually pretty helpful. Just actually one more. This prototype, like this beta, is it geared towards like just your basic gamer, or is it for
Well, no.
everybody?
What we find out today is that generally, She kind of gets a little glint in her eyes as she begins talking about it. As she, the perfection and the general ability, I believe that we might be able to reach not only the serious gamer, the individuals that play the fighting games and the Street Fighter, Tekken, and things like that. We're hoping to gain the more casual players, the those that enjoy Candy Crush and things like that. We're very hopeful.
So, do you think this new system will it be a PC or will it be phone apps?
That will be something a bit of a surprise, but I will tell you that it will be quite the innovation.
That sounds awesome.
Glad I could be of service. Again, my name is Amanda.
Well, thank you, Amanda, and I hope to see you around. And he'll give her a wink.
She'll smile back casually. Kind of give me a perception empathy. Um, it seemed very rehearsed, automatic, and usually when you give that kind of response and you know how to talk to people and what to say and how to say it,
Yeah.
that was odd. Like, does she possess like hormones? Like that was odd.
And let me go to the restroom. Make sure it's empty.
There's a few teenagers, roughhousing and whatnot. They kind of like when you open the door, they kind of like look at you and then kind of finish up washing their hands and they leave.
As soon as they leave, I will close the door. I'll prop up the wastebasket next to it,
Hmm.
and look into the mirror and let's see if I can pop over and grant like a view on the Umbral side.
Okay.
So I will drop a Gnosis point to cross over.
Okie dokie. Gauntlet level here in the middle of the city. We're gonna say the gauntlet's going to be, say, give you a 9.
Oh, that's what. Yeah, I spent the Gnosis point to.
Yeah. All right. So, you see your with no spirit lore. Wow. Um, very technology oriented. You see a few. They kind of look like spiders. Not exactly sure what they are. They're ignoring you a bit, but if you like engage upon them, interesting things will happen.
Uh, he'll walk up to the closest one and using spirit speech. He'll simply ask, "What's your duties here?"
It will give you a very automatic and robotic response as it explains collecting data is what the breadth of it is.
And can I see like exactly what they're working on or what they're doing?
You don't have the technologies to even comprehend what that might be.
Okay. And I just take a quick look around just to get a better view of everything going on this side of the.
It's very systematic, very organized. As long as you don't disturb anything or like harm anything, they go about their business.
Yeah, I'm not trying to engage them in any form of combat. He'll go back over and he'll cross back over into the material world, wash his hands, and head out the restroom. He will take a look around, give a smile back at Amanda, head out the
Mhm.
door, and he will make his way back to the sept.
All right. You make it back to the sept, usual sept activities. Who are you looking for? Someone specific?
Plays and shadows.
All right. Um, takes it doesn't take too long. She's in a rap discussion with an individual. Looks like a Ken, and she sees you. She looks up, and
Well, I checked out your establishment.
mhm,
These seem to be working on a new protocol computer slash video game system.
mhm.
They were very vague on about about what it will do. I checked out the Umbral side, and it was very basic for what you would expect in an urban area.
Kind of nods. Did you get any weird inclinations, feelings?
There was a sense of things being out of place. I won't say it's worm taint, but it did feel unnatural.
All right. Um, I'm going to need you to investigate a little bit more thoroughly. Um, Most definitely ask around as she kind of looks around the set and see what conclusions and information you can draw. It might be a good idea. You're a guardian, right?
Of course.
It might be a good idea to take some of your fellows on a field trip, see what you can learn.
Mm, I don't know if I'd really want to expose them to a Shadow Lord business.
They don't have to know what it is. You can keep your mouth shut, right, hon?
Oh, I can. I can't guarantee they can.
Well, primarily right now, this is information gathering. Unless you already possess the skills, that is.
There is another Shadow Lord who's a guardian. I think I would probably trust him.
At any rate, you have your orders.
Not a problem.
With that, she smiles, kind of goes off on her way.
He'll walk to wherever.
Gotcha. Is there anything else that Mikhail wants to do?
No, I think that should be it.
Gotcha. Okie dokie. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watch, for watching. This has been a scene for Living World of Darkness Werewolf Venue. Sayonara.
Did you?